You know, only 3 hours in, you figured I'd be used to the utter stupidity that usually happens around here. Oh well. Hello everyone, Puma Oblivion here. This is episode 3 of my my Let's Play of my new quote-unquote modded version of No Man's Sky. Last time, things started getting completely and utterly stupid. We now, within 3 hours, have an A rank multi-tool. We have an A rank and a C rank fighter a C rank fighter and an A rank shuttle, which we still need repair, but that's gonna be a little down the road when I actually got the freaking materials for it. And we just got access to the anomaly. And so today, we're gonna pop out here, say hello to the Radiant Pillar, which we are still using. We have not done anything else. Oh, hang on a moment. Apparently I've got things I have not scanned here. What? Yeah. Never say no to free freaking money for scans. Okay, so today we're gonna run to the anomaly. We're gonna run the anomaly, then we're gonna come back and we're gonna work on seeing how much of that planet we can get scanned and see how well off we're gonna be. Oh. And see how much of the planet we can get scanned there. So, this is the anomaly. So I am playing at the moment on offline, so there'll be no other players on this side. And then we're just going to step out. So for the basic rundown here, we have pardon me, we still got storage augmentation to use. We have a total of 62 salvage data and a couple other things that we can actually do. We can open the Nexus, but once we get done talking to Priest Nada and Polo up there. But for now, we're not going to go there quite yet because we got a couple other things we can do. Because with that much salvage data, and with still a good 1,700 nanites, we can go start working on grabbing some items that we need for certain things. As you can see here, we've got a good amount of stuff to do. Oh, and also while you're here and while we're in the system, don't forget your exosuit upgrade. Just letting you know that might actually be a darn good thing to pick up. There's your exosuit inventory upgrade. And I'm not 100% sure on this, but I will summon the anomaly somewhere else in the system. But I think if you let it go to another system, you actually get another exosuit upgrade. But now, here's the thing. Construction Research Station, no, I need to go over here. Oh, what's this? Messenger of Lizunia 9. What do we got here? That's a C class? Damn. Alright, so, this is the synthesis laboratory. Okay. Now, here, we got 1,700 nanites. So, what are the major ones that we're probably going to be needing soon? Well, that's simple enough to answer, because one of them's the Atlas Pass. If you want to earn money, at least getting Atlas Pass V1 is going to be useful. Also, microprocessors. Always grab that one as well. Still got 1,200. What would be next? At this point, it would more than likely be the unstable plasma. Because this thing, if you use something like the plasma launcher or anything like that. So, other than that, let's just check the other stuff. The valuable parts, you're not going to need a whole lot of this yet. A lot of this you can have unlocked once you start running through the other things. So let's see here, components and devices. I would say, at least at the moment, you've got your ion batteries, you got your liquid, you got all this, you got your Atlas Pass. I would recommend start working on these ones soon enough, but only when you get access to cadmium, which we aren't going to have access to for at least a little bit, unless something stupid happens. So my advice: get the solar mirror. Get the solar mirror. Get the Star Shield battery, because this will actually be a darn good thing. And okay, we're down at 400. At this point, you don't really need a whole lot much else, at least at the moment. Once you start getting into the higher end stuff, and then you need something like the magnetic resonators, the amino chambers, the quantum computers, and the hydraulic wiring, and then also you're gonna need that for the Nautilon submarine, but that comes later. And also you will be getting the Atlas Pass V2, and I've also found out that once you get the V2 pass, this one, the V1 that you're going to be making, is going to be obsolete, because this will open up V1s and V2s, and then so on and so forth for the V3. So we now need to go over to this side, because there are some things that we want to grab immediately from the construction research station, and it's not here. So this would be the smartest thing to do, is grab that. Oh, okay. So we now go here. All right. So at this point, you've got a total of 4 storage units. Now, at this point, your best idea is, boom, medium refiner. At least at this point, way this is now, you can now start earning some decent units. At least with the medium refiner, because now you can use 2. So, like I was saying before, with chlorine expansion, you need at least a medium refiner. We now have a medium refiner. Also, another thing you might want to start working on, let's see here, is a landing pad. I cannot stress enough how much this saves on battery stuff. So, give me a moment, folks. I will be right back. I got to deal with something real quick. right? Okay, apologies, folks. I had to manage that one out. So we got 22 salvage data left. So now we have a landing pad. Now we have a refiner. Now we can do our chlorine expansion, which actually will help us out a lot in that section. Now, please note that there are numerous other things that you can start working on getting here. We got 22 left. Now, we have an antimatter reactor to harvest reality paradoxes and convert them to the usual antimatter. Now, unfortunately, we need storm crystals for this, and we don't have a whole lot of storm crystals to use. The large refiner is probably something you might consider later for 3 refiners, but since we only need 2 to keep multiplying the chlorine, we're fine with the medium refiner for now. And if you're on survival, nutrient processor should be priority 1, no matter what anyone says. So, and that will give us a pretty good head start here. Now, if I wasn't in the normal setup, I'd be recommending getting this and strap them around anywhere you can on your system, because this thing will work wonders. So, but since I have the thing sent to abundant, oxygen shows up. But if you're running a normal playthrough, Oxygen Harvester is probably going to be your best friend. Granted, it uses carbon to freaking run, but no one can argue with 250 sack per freaking harvester. Just keep an eye on them and don't try to jump off station or jump away from this thing, because it does have a tendency of draining all the freaking stuff out of there and leaving you with less oxygen than what you were expecting. So, transport modules, roamer geobank. I'm probably going to work on that later, but it's probably a good thing to start working on roamers, because as long as you don't have a mod for it, these bitches will go up straight up walls. It's fun as hell. Aquatic, we're not doing deep yet, so we don't really need to deal with that. The Caldicized posters, decoratives, you don't really need a whole lot of the decorative stuff. Okay. So here's the other things that you might want to consider. And granted, it's going to cost a bit. So the mineral extractor will probably be 1. Yup, we got that. And we have enough, so we go supply depot and supply pipe. Now, when you get the other certain ones, you are definitely going to want... Oh, I can take that electrical cloaking unit. That'll work. So your next things you're probably going to be wanting to do is grab the gas extractor, grab the electromagnetic generator. Anywhere you can find a place where you can plop down a whole ton of these and actually get some decent things, and then get a gas extractor, say for like oxygen or for other stuff, or if you find a freaking decent area to grab minerals off the stuff and earn them in massive amounts, then you're doing just as good. So agriculture, if you get a gardener, the hydroponics tray and large hydroponics are going to be your best friend, and all of this stuff here is going to be useful when you get to it. Other than getting that done, it's not really that great. So there you go. You now have 3 storage containers. You now have got a good amount of stuff started up. The medium refiner should be your next priority. And then once you get everything all situated, you can go and grab a landing pad, and then you can grab some other stuff. And also, I'd probably recommend the antimatter reactor. That is, if you get the storm crystals. If you don't get the storm crystals, don't worry about it. If you have a place to actually able to grab some decent amount of storm crystals, then go right ahead and do it, because you're not going to be because storm crystals and numerous other stuff is going to be a bit of a pain. So the next thing you should deal with Exocraft would be a good thing, but the one thing you should be worrying about right now is getting more mods for your multi-tool. So you go talk to this boy right here. You still got 400. Now, 463. So what should you work on here? Well, I'll tell you a couple of good ones. This one is definitely one of them. It's the pulse split. The tritium and the wiring looms, yeah, there's going to be stuff that you're going to be able to do with this stuff. The pulse splitter is a very impressive weapon, and also get the amplified cartridges because you're going to be needing them. And when you start getting more nanites, start working on some other stuff. Now, I'm just going to pop this up again to just show you some other things that you're going to want to do. The Pulse Splitter Ricochet mod and the Impact Igniter. Now, the Igniter I'm not so hot about, but doing any of that is probably going to be a decent thing. But the next thing you need to grab is when you get 320, which is the survey device right here. Now, as I was talking about with the electromagnetic generator and the extractors, the survey device is paramount to what you're going to be using this for. I mean, granted, it has magnetic resonance and quantum computers. That's fine. You can go grab those blueprints back over at the thing once you get enough points to do so. The other ones I would probably recommend, the Scatter Blaster is a darn good short range weapon when you get the Pugnum. Blaze Javelin, I'm not arguing with a shoot the whoop cannon. These two things here are for the bolt caster for your base bolt caster, which is the barrel ionizer, which improves device accuracy, and then the ricochet module is like everything else. Soon enough, you're going to be wanting an optical drill. However, the good thing is with me is if you look at my multi-tool, is it actually has the optical drill with us, and I have the advanced mining laser and the mining beam. So I got lucky, and also there's the pulse splitter. So any other items that you are gonna need to do with that one, grab them when you can. And also, that is wave recycler. Okay, we don't need that, and that's amplified cartridges. We need solar emitter and wiring looms. Okay, so how are we gonna run all? Okay, so we've gotten all of our stuff done here, at least for now. We still have numerous other places. Learning the survey device to upgrade the other stuff. Yep. So that is the next one. The survey device, which you will be plugging into your thing here. Now, there's another way to actually grab more items. Well, actually, maybe not more items, but more nanites. One of them is Iteration Helios over here. And this guy is going to want creature data, like the ones you've been scanning through all of this stuff you've been doing. Well, why don't we give him data? Please take these nanites. They're nothing, but these are all I have now. Okay. Look at that. Easy 45 nanites. But there's also another person. It's this one over here, Ares. You talk to him, or should I say them. So, this one is actually two different ways. Number one's to transmit milestone data. The other one's to exchange materials. My 100% advice to you, do not exchange any materials for him because he gives you absolute crap. However, you do transmit the milestone data to him, and sometimes when you get some decent milestones, those nanites add up quick. So that's another 2,000 nanites I just pulled out of my ass. Just from all the milestones. The more milestones you make, the more milestones you get, the more you're going to be needing. So, since I now have over 2,000 nanites, well, guess what we're going to do, folks? We're going to go talk back here, get to the refiner, and immediately get the survey device and smack that, and grab that once we get a moment. So since we've got over 2,000 things here, what else are we looking for here? Well, we're going to use the pulse splitter ricochet module. That is fine. And the impact igniter, because why not? Okay, so the bigger question is that, one, what would you like to learn next? Well, how about we try the OG Boltcaster stuff? Because you've got some stuff there that you can probably learn for pretty cheap, and there's the ricochet module. Now, the thing is that the Boltcaster isn't the greatest weapon in the world, but it's still decent if it's the only thing you've got on them. So, out of all this, the plasma launcher, I'm not too hot over the plasma launcher, to be perfectly honest. If you want to try to use it, go ahead. It uses unstable plasma. Could be worse. Now the Scatter Blaster and the Blaze Javelin, both of these I would recommend, but only if you're willing to wait on one for the short, freaking damage cone that Scatter Blaster has, or the boost time for the for this. I mean, granted, the Waveform Oscillator and the Mass Accelerator would be some definite things to think about when you're going up on that. So, I'm going to pop the Blaze Javelin, because that Blaze Javelin probably going to be a darn good thing to have here. Okay, we will research the multi-tools, and we're also going to grab the Waveform. Oh, sometimes this one. Research multi-tool, and we're going to grab the Mass Accelerator. That's fine. So, and you know what? I'm just gonna I'll grab the Scatter Blaster, because it's not going to be horrible. And we're going to research that multi-tool, and we're going to use Shell Greaser. So, all of the stuff you're going to be needing, you now have. So, my advice to you from here is, number one, is you grab Magnetic Resonator so you can actually use that. And then, unfortunately, you don't have enough for the hydraulic wiring, but that's fine. If you're lucky enough, you'll find it over at some of the space stations through selling of stuff. Now, at this point in time, we've got other places. We got ship stuff we can do. We've got this stuff here. So let's just run over this stuff here real quick. Your starship is going to be your bread and butter for all your ship needs. Now, this is just me. And you could, I mean, I'm not the biggest and smartest person on the block about this one, but I am a fan of the Infraknife Accelerator, because Accelerator go burr, and you get enough freaking good mods on this thing, including the Q Resonator, which gives you an extra cannon. These things can shred through armor and shields pretty damn quickly. Now, we got the teleport receiver. The next thing you should actually be thinking about is the economy scanner. That's another one you should worry about when you get a chance, because this will allow you to find trading outposts. And believe it or not, those things are actually rather decent. Now, Cadmium Drive, Emerald Drive, Indium Drive, you're not going to need these yet. But keep these in mind, because you're probably going to need the Cadmium Drive sooner than later. But that's only cost 80 nanites. So let's So we could get that. Although I would be more leaning towards the infinite knife accelerator because we're probably going to get the KDM drive plans normally. So I myself I'm getting the infinite knife accelerator because honestly I would like to get my damage up on my weapons and then get the Q resonator later. But if you don't get the KDM drive, the Emerald drive, or that stuff through other stuff, the next few things you might want to worry about is probably stuff to upgrade, like say the photon cannon, like the non-linear optics, or you could get the efficient thrusters for the launch thing, because anything here is working for your ship. But one of the things you should worry about once you get the teleport receiver online is the economy scanner, because no one's going to argue with extra places to actually buy and sell stuff, and also better places to maybe find better ships. I mean, so other than that, your exosuit would be your next one. Alright, new exosuit, let me aid you. Okay, best thing I can tell you here is definitely hazmat gauntlet. You're gonna need that for some flora if you go through the gardener stuff. This is your next one, your personal refiner. When you got a personal refiner on your back, you can start really grinding in through a lot of things. So make sure you stuff that in your back. The next things you need to worry about after that is your jetpacks. Why? Because you've got a decent movement upgrade here for a B rank, which gives you more tanks, more sprint distance, recharge rate, and sprint recovery time. I've got this stuff that I've actually gone from one side of a space station to the other on one tank. But then again, I've had S rank movement mods on that stuff, which they're out there. Just gotta find them. And then you have rocket boots, activates jumpsuit by rep. This one gives you advanced jump capabilities. Like if you rapidly press A, you can start shooting yourself off in one direction. And then this one is efficient water jets, which requires 6 living pearls, and I'm not gonna be doing any water stuff, at least not yet. Other than that, airburst engine. This one is a decent one, which allows you to recharge your jetpack fuel while you're falling. So, and other than that, it's going to be your coolant networks for all of this stuff, and the S ranks that are coming in with extra shields for dealing with those things. But that's a lot of that's on this, and also the oxygen rerouter for when you start doing underwater stuff. There are reasons why for all of this, so we'll just leave it at that. So, the next thing would probably be your exocraft, but we're not going to worry about that because the exocraft stuff would be great. But for now, let's talk to the priest. Let's go to Priest Nada because we need to talk to this person. Priest Entity Nada. I am Priest Entity Nada, Divergent Corvax. Welcome to our anomaly. Our home here is pleasant, yes? Polo's own design, a perfect bubble beyond the sentient, beyond vengeful Corvax. Nada watches time come and go. Ask about Polo. Polo friend found Nada, found my signal. Nada is safe. Now Nada finds other signals, makes others safe. Ask about Nada. Nada awoke with the deck of Corvax Prime. Could not understand why such things happen. Why we are alone. Now I am divergent. The convergence does not see through my eyes. I wonder why that is. Maybe because they're Corvax Prime? No, that doesn't sound right. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo friend. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada happy. Nada's carapace pulses drunk like there's something familiar. Ask about the space station in general. Beyond what is outside, our anomaly wanders free like nada to observe, to search. The Sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. The station's been calling me since I woke up on this planet. Perhaps it is called Artemis here as well. Ask about Artemis. A traveler entity. Perhaps they are known to you. I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about that iterations as numbers. They were lost to us. Highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the Sentinels. But none should be lost to the anomaly. Nada watches me, judging my reaction as they speak. Alright, and we'll leave. Speak with Polo Friend Traveler. Perhaps they might know more about missing Artemis. They are perceiving more clearly than Nada. So, we now go talk to this gecko over here, which is Specialist Polo. Friends, for only you know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. Artemis friend. You are where they should be. It does not seem possible of all things are possible, such as the universe. We will find them, no doubt. There's always a signal, always a trace. Ask how. Our home will see to it. When you leave, you will no longer be where you were. You will be closer. Now, this is where everything decides to go completely sideways on me. And pardon me, I'm going to go grab a little snack here. There we go. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes. Alright. Space anomalies help the travelers, a nexus that unites them whenever they are in the universe, okay? Meet other travelers, undertake missions, earn nanites, and upgrade your equipment. Okay. Hello, Light Traveler. Here you're safe, and so very welcome. Ask about them. Saying to visit Helios. Okay. And give them data on the planet. Earning nanites. Okay, visit technology researcher. How many nanas do we have? 238. Well, we can actually grab something there just to continue on. Now, the question is which one should we go for? Yeah, let's go over here to our exosuit person. So how about we take the neurostimulator and that's a huge array of base parts. That's not it. And once we're done with that, we can now go talk to Nada again about Artemis. So, at this point, we could ask help with exploration, ask help with Artemis, or ask help with the Crimson Lyre. I'll ask about the Crimson Lyre. So, let's ask help with exploration. Information available. Community research. Say I'm a traveler. So I have never actually used the egg sequencer yet, which I'm not going to, so, So the next thing is, this is the Quicksilver Synthesis stuff. Collects expedition rewards. I have not done any of the expeditions. I am going to be doing the next expedition when it is actually available. There's a lot of shit here. I mean, a lot of stuff. Now, the only thing I would actually ask you people to do is once you get 3200, you get a void egg. Because that will start you on the living ship setup for that. It takes 5 days because it's usually a 24-hour cycle for each one. So hopefully with everything else that should be working just beautifully. And stand by one moment. Okay, here, give me a moment. All right. But yeah, for right now, the only thing that you should worry about when you get enough Quicksilver is the void egg, so you can start working a living ship. Living ship's not horrible, especially now since it actually gives you more of the search and everything. So that's pretty much all that is now. That is pretty much your basic idea, and that's just my basic strategy of what you should do once you get the anomaly open. So, there you go. Now we need to go and start working on getting some more stuff for upgrades. So, and I think at this point we are going to get a contact from Artemis. Yep. That's what's wrong. Yeah, so you found a crashed ship. There are 16 of them. They just look like... I need to find a way to boost the signal. Base computer archives partially restored. Interact with the base computer. Okay. So at this point, we now can go... New archives decrypted. Planetary interference. So we're on our way down in through here. And as many people will see, welcome back to do base outpost Puma. And here is a point where I would like to also mention that we now have a lot of decent things that we need to start working on. Namely, we have a landing pad here. We need 10 metal plating, 2 iron batteries, and 2 microprocessors, which we now have all the ability to make. Apologies, be right back. Okay. Let's go. Let's see here. What do we got? We need to make another thing here. Oh, one thing we need to do right now, and this would be the smartest thing to do, is to dihydrogenate shell. Okay, so we need 5 of those. Do we have any on us? Yes, we do. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We have enough. Okay. That's good. Hey, Replica, thank you for the follow. I saw that pop up. Always appreciate it. Can't remember why I was on Poof. Oh! Other account. Can't remember why I was on Poof. Bear. All right, here. So, let me think here. I think we now have all that we need for the medium refiner, if memory serves me correctly. We do. All right, so at this point, we can now go pick up this refiner. And medium refiner. Slap it right there. And now, here's where the fun begins, folks. There's the chlorine. Grab this, grab half your oxygen, and then just watch the fun begin. Oh, 336. That's fine. We still got more. There you go, 2,000. Kick it back in again. Yeah, it might actually be a little faster on the setup there for grabbing this stuff. And well, there you go, 3,000 chlorine immediately from just doing that. And also, give me a moment here. I need to move this. There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to check the landing pad. The landing pad, we need 10 metal plating, 2 ion batteries, 2 microprocessors. So, right now, what we need to do is we need to go grab our copper and grab only half of that and then slap in the chromatic metal. So, there we go. Exosuit. Well, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I know that I may be running the same games over and over sometimes. I mean, then again, tomorrow's going to be Final Fantasy IV. Saturday's going to be Tale 2 Wastelands. That is, Tale 2 Wastelands may be an evening stream for me because I actually have to go and chat up with our boss Valek, who's having computer problems still, and we're trying to get all that situated. So, yeah. So, the other thing that I'm going to be making right now is something that I have been wanting to do for a little bit now, and let's see if I can find it. Okay. Oh, I need 200. Son of a bitch. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I think I can work on the Atlas Pass later because I actually kind of need the chromatic mill for other stuff right now. That's fine. Let's see here. Ion battery, microprocessors. Okay. So, we need 1 carbon nanotube, which we should be able to make real quick. And boom. Boom. There we go. And now we need, shit. What else do we need? Oh, ion battery. So we need 1 more ion battery. Okay. Do we have... Yes, we can craft 1 more, and we are going to set that down, and we're going to move that back with the exosuit. And now we have 1 more thing to do. And we go back to the exosuit, and we now... Pray to God we have enough. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, we got plenty. 9 and 10. Now, here we go. Landing pad. Nope, we are not doing that inside the base. We are going out here. And, let's see here. This is... Yep, this is where we want it. Boom. And there we go. And there's our landing pad. And... that's right, Pokemon, yeah, the new Pokemon games come out tomorrow. Unfortunately, I ain't got the money to buy those, or even have a capture card, or I'd actually be doing that, but, unfortunately, me one broke-ass son of a bitch. So, at this point, okay, we've got all this, so, what do we got here? Oh, right, the survey device. Okay, we can't do any of that right now, but let's see here. What else can we do here? We have the Infraknife accelerator. We need 2 wiring loops. Okay. So, at this point, I can hit the save beacon. And we're going to head... We are going to head right straight up to a place where we got the A-rank thing. As far as I know, I am at 51 followers at the moment, even though Twitch is registering I'm at 49. So, I still got a couple other things I need to do, which means I need to have more people show up during streams, but unfortunately, yeah, I'm still a little ways off on that, but I know that I have some friends that will start watching, start being here for some of these streams as is, so, alright, so, ferrite dust, cobalt, we're gonna be needing that, sodium, we're gonna be needing that, so, what else we got in this area? Phosphorus, yes. Everything I can grab here, oh, nope, can't grab that. I can grab that, though. Sodium nitrate, apparently sodium nitrate's going for a pretty big bit right now. Yeah, I usually have a group of people I can raid if I need to, so it's not horrible. It's not a horrible job, so okay, now I'm at 338,000. Oh, come in. Question is, do I have enough to buy? Yes, I do. Good. Says it's now time to make this little dog have a very big bark and a very big bite. Technology installed. Infraknife go brr. So now, got all that done. We've got all this stuff situated. We now have, we now have a new archives, which we need to go check, which we will head back to our base right now. Base Outpost Puma. Well, I do what I can to actually get to try and get people to watch the streams and stuff. It's just, it's hit or miss at times. Data recovered 6%. New daily available. Oh, search archives then. 4925X follows. Found additional buried technology modules. Construction proceeding smoothly. Recent expedition yielded copying data to. Okay. Additional available construction logs recovered. Blueprints reassembled and prepared for download. Search destruction database. Personal upgrade module synthesized from data scraps, and this is. C-rank scanner module. Okay. I mean, granted, it's only a C scanner module, but still. That's not horrible. And I know I can grab more later. So, alright. Oh, hey, look, it's daytime. Alright. So at this point, I need to now go out here and scan around for some, let's see here, peripherum, no care, that's buried cache. We need to find some other stuff. That's another cargo, that's cargo drop. We do not have our other stuff yet. That's a peripherum, that's a knowledge stone, alright. What we're looking for is more copper. Oh, hello. Unknown building. Let's see here. Now there's a thing there. All right, substation organic structure. Not going to do anything about that, but that's an unknown building about 400 meters away. Let's go see what's up here. Oh. Oh, hi, buddy.